data into Power BI from various data sources. Now let's see how to connect SQL Server to Power BI. For that, open SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. Now we are going to load the data from SQL Server Management Studio. Means we are going to run our local server. From that server, we will get the data into Power BI. Here click on Connect. Click on Database Engine. See the settings. So you can do exactly same settings in your SQL Server. Or if you want to change the SQL Server authentication, if you have any credentials. Otherwise, just keep as it is. So copy the server name first and click on Connect. Here you can see we start the SQL Server. Here click on Databases. You can see various databases in our system. Now I am going to load this Adventure Works into Power BI. Now click on Tables. Here we have lot of tables. So dim product, dim organization, dim means dimension, fact means fact table. We will discuss about dim and facts in Power Query Editor video. We are going to get the same data tables in the Power BI. So open Power BI right now. Here click on this get data. You can see here is SQL Server database. Click on this and click on Connect. Here paste the server name what we copied from Microsoft SQL Server. So the database is optional. If you have any database name, you can specify. But I am going to load all the databases. So my intention is I want to show all the databases in Power BI. Then we extract the tables which we want to load into the Power BI. Now you can see here there are two options, import and direct query. What are these two options? These two are data connectivity modes. So if you want to import a static data file from the server, you can click on import, and also if your data size is small, then you can choose this import. It will import the data, means it will copy the data from the server and reflect the same data in the Power BI. If you have a live data or the data is in dynamic, then select direct query. And also if your data is large and it is continuously refreshing, then you can choose this option, direct query. Now choose import mode. Click on advanced option. In the advanced option, if you have timeout command or any specific SQL statement, mention those things here, and you can see the three options. Like if you want to import the data along with the relationships, you can choose this option, or if you want to extract by using hierarchy, you can use this option. And finally you can add failure support from here. Now click on OK. Again navigator window comes into this picture. You can see there are three databases which are showing, and these are from our SQL Server. If you open the SQL Server, in the databases you can see these three servers. These three servers are successfully connected to this Power BI. Now we need to extract the data from here. I want to extract the data from this Adventure Works. Now you can see there are lot of tables are available. Just click on this dim product. Preview is evaluating. Now you can find one option here, select related tables. Use this option if we don't have any idea about the data structures, because it will select the related tables for our selected table. So we have a dim product. If you click on this related tables, Power BI itself will capture the data from various tables, which means the tables which are related to these tables, they are automatically selected by the Power BI. First we selected the dim product table, but after clicking on this option, so it is selected product subcategory, fact internet tables, fact product, inventory, fact reseller sales. So Power BI automatically select these tables which are related to our product table. Now let's click on this transform data. Why I click the transform data? Because if you remember ETL process, ETL means extract, transform and load. Before loading any data into Power BI, we need to transform the data. So by using this Power Query editor, we can transform the data, and after that we will load this data into Power BI. Here you can see we loaded these tables successfully into Power Query editor. Means we are not loaded, we are extracted these 5 tables from our SQL server. If you want to see the queries used for this extraction, so here if you see the navigation, right click on this and click on view native query. You can see these are the queries used for extracting this table. So Power BI reduced to writing these many queries for us. That's why Power BI is very easy and it is very simple to work with any type of data. Here in the Power Query editor, we can transform the data. So I will show the different types of transformation techniques. I will discuss about this Power Query editor in detail in Power Query editor video. Right now I need to click on this close and apply to load the data into Power BI. So click on this icon. We successfully transformed the data. First we successfully extracted the data from SQL server. Then we transform the data by using Power Query editor. Now we are loading the data into Power BI desktop. So this is the ETL process: extract, transform and load. Now the data is loaded into Power BI successfully. In the fields, you can check the data. First we selected this dim product. Later Power BI will automatically selected these related tables to this product table. So it automatically selected and it is loaded. Now let us load the data by using direct query method. Again click on this get data. Again click on SQL Server database. Click to connect. Enter the server name. Now click on this direct query. The advanced options are almost same. Now click on OK. So previously we selected the product table. Now we will select the customer table, dim customer. Again click on select related tables. You can see here Power BI automatically selected this table and this table, this table. Now I am going to skip this transform data because we are not going to do anything in this transform data. Instead of that, I am directly loading this data into Power BI. Now click on this load. Now the data is loaded successfully. First we selected this customer. Now we loaded this customer table by using direct query. Now I want to show one setting or one option in modeling option. If you click on this modeling view, now you select this dim product, go to properties, click on this advanced option. Here you can see storage mode is import, but remaining two options are grayed out, direct query and dual. If you use the import option while extracting the data from SQL Server, you can't change this storage mode after loading into the Power BI. This is one time, so you need to use the import mode when the requirement is there. Okay. So this is about loading the data from SQL Server. Let us load the data from JSON file. Now I am going to close this server. I created this customer data by using JSON and I save it as supermarket data. So click on save or Ctrl S. See here I created the JSON file. Now I am going to load this JSON file into Power BI. In Power BI, click on get data. Here click on JSON and click on connect. Select this JSON file and click on open. Now navigator window won't come, it will directly load it into Power Query editor. So now Power Query editor will come into this picture directly without going into the navigator window. Now you can see this is the JSON data, but here in the applied steps you can see there are number of steps are applied. But in previous case, while we are loading the data from SQL Server, if you click on this, there are literally no steps are applied, just source and navigation. But if you click on this JSON data, number of steps are applied automatically. So first of all we can see the steps. Now we can explore the steps, what happened behind the scenes. Now if you click on the converted to table, first step Power Query editor applied automatically into customer data what we created in the JSON file. Now it expanded customer data, it looked like this. Now again it expanded these tables. So you can see the data types ABC123, ABC123, ABC123. After that Power Query editor automatically applied the step change type. Now the data type is changed. You can see here. If you want to change the table names, you can do like this. Remove the customer. Here in the JSON file, we transformed the data a little bit. So we have done some transformation here. Now this click on close and apply button. After transforming, it is loaded into Power BI desktop. Now we have done proper ETL process. Now the data is loaded successfully. So like this you can extract the data from the JSON file. Now we are going to extract the data from CSV file. Again click on this get data. Now here select CSV, text or CSV. Click on connect. Now here you can see sales report. Click on this and click on open. Now navigator window will come. You can see the difference. Here the file origin is this, delimiter is comma, and data type detection is based on first 200 rows. Now I want to show this data actually in text editor how it looks. Sales report, open with WordPad. See this data. The data is separated by comma. The comma we can refer as delimiter. Okay. By using this comma, Power BI will separate the data like this. Okay. Now click on this load button. It will load the data into Power BI. Like this, we can extract the data from CSV. Again, the popular one is extract the data from Excel. Again, click on this data. Click on Excel workbook. Here I am going to load this home rent data. Click on open. See this, lot of tables are there in this Excel workbook. Click any one table. And click on this load button. So now we loaded the data from Excel file successfully. So like this, you can extract the data from various sources. It is very easy to use Power BI. So now it's time to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching and I will see you soon.